Welcome, y'all, to YouTube time and coffee time with Madison Christine in my creative wild corner, we'll call it. So, how are you all doing? I come here today, as always, with this just energy kind of surging through around talking about this massive wake up going on right now, you guys. Everything's getting more intense right now. Control systems are pressing. It's a time of even greater division. It can be absolutely fucking terrifying to anyone. Okay, we're all connected in this human evolution. Some are jumping on the wagon of waking up, and others are calling those of us jumping on the wagon crazy. Get ready for that to amp up and to get stronger and stronger in who we are. This is a time, you guys, when things are spinning out of control. Because what happens when anyone presses more control, the other end of the pendulum is going to have its say, right? And it's really out of whack right now, and that's just the way it needs to be for this wake up. I'm not saying that makes it okay, but let's just look at it. The energy of the systems, financial systems, this pressure to put something in our bodies in order to keep a job. That's the control I'm talking about. That button's getting hotter. And it's going to keep pushing and keep pushing manipulative things in your face. We see it all over media. We see it being exposed now. This month is mega wake up, you guys. So this is my shout out to really holding strong. Those of you that are onto what I'm talking about, that are really choosing the light within, really choosing truth, really choosing your freedom, and really choosing to break denials of the system. This is no different, like I've said before, of being in a family system where there's this survival, like the denial served its purpose for a while, right? And then let's say you leave the family system, you go to school, you go get a job, you get an apartment, and all of a sudden you go, holy shit. Whoa. I work with a lot of clients that are in that holy shit wake up process. And that's what this planet is in, those that are waking up. And you guys, it's really tempting to fall into those images of like Hollywood images that create the worst case scenario. The end of the world where everything is gone to shits, and it's a terrifying image. You all know what I'm talking about. And it's also high tide time, those of us that are really in choosing this new vibration, this new energy, to start dreaming a new dream, a new world. The frequency is such that, you guys, it's so quick and so fast right now that when we get onto that can change everything. And what is that frequency? It is pure love. Now, I'm not talking about, I've got to put my coffee cup down for this. I'm not talking about the old myth and spiritual myths of like, oh, it's so nice, you just forgive and move on. You guys, that's bullshit. That's not real love. Just imagine a mama bear and her cubs, and she's ready to draw that freaking blood. That's real fierce love. Fierce love is, I will not take this abuse. I love you so much, mom or dad or whoever it is in your family system, whoever it is, that I'm not going to take your bullshit. I'm not going to take abuse. In fact, I love so much that I'm going to raise the bar, and you can always raise that with me. Let's raise together. That's fierce love. Fierce love is when you have to cut things that just feel abusive and they're not being faced in friendships or anything. Fierce love is, let's say you're in a job and they're starting to force you into things. It's like a subtle rape job. Force something into your body in order to keep your job. That's abuse. Just calling a spade here. Whatever side you're on, I can fiercely love, even through these YouTubes. Any of you disagreeing with me, I'm freaking so cool with that. I'm freaking so cool with that because you guys, those of us that are in this wake up and we're in this light, we are creating a pathway for pure love. And those people that are yelling at you, that are calling you crazy, may in months, a year later, be waking up and on your wagon too. Because we're the ones paving the way for a higher experience of love, of integrity, of truth. You guys, this is badass time to fire up in our strength and our truth. Because what we're doing is creating a more loving world. And again, not that freaking old kind of love that accepts it all and actually ends up collaborating with the darkness, collaborating with the abuser. We're not doing that. Well, I'm not doing that. And I know that those in fierce love are not. I want to thank Oracle Girl, who is just an incredible voice during this time, who talks about bonds of affection and togetherness. And that is what's going to create a new world. And togetherness meaning we know ourselves first. We're grounded. We're self-sufficient. And in that, we're life givers. And those life givers come together. And that frequency is off the charts. Can change the whole world. So any of you going through this sort of like almost spin of despair, loneliness, like I've talked about on YouTube before, going through the sense of what the fuck, what's going on here? You're feeling like a failure, all these things. You're doing nothing wrong. You're feeling all the energies running through right now, you guys. I know I felt like a sort of subtle depression, oppression, fear space. I watched myself go into this like playing out the worst case scenario. And then I popped back in. I was able to talk about that with my partner and like, oh my God, the what if on the dark end, all these things. It's important as we talk about these things. Truth sets us free. Let's get in touch with our feelings. Hey, I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling tight in my body. I'm feeling like I'll never get through this. And then when we do that, we bust free and then we tap greater into the light. And then it's this whole other realm of, oh my God, look what we can do. Look what we can create. It's a new energy, a new frequency, you guys, which is allowing us to heal faster, to shift faster. And it's love. It's pure love energy that is fierce like the mama bear. Mother Nature is showing her true colors right now, right? She's not sitting there going, oh, I got to forgive this thing. No, boom, there goes the hurricane. Boom, there goes the flood. It just is. So shout out to your strength, to your inner knowing, your inner guidance. And remember those around you that might be acting out on you, might be thinking you're nuts, whatever it is. You're holding that strength and anchor of love, the real kind of love. And again, they may be jumping on later, waking up themselves. We are the ones creating that wake, you guys. The wake for the wake up, okay? And it's powerful and it's beautiful. And it's strong and it's fierce and it's honest. So I just wanted to put that out. All my love, the fierce kind of love. Thank you so much for being here. It's MadisonChristine.net. And if you're interested in subscribing, please do so. And I look so forward to meeting you all on the flip.